Ah, yes, the battle of the checks and balances, the judiciary against the executive. That's right, the president versus courts. We've seen this kind of confrontation before at Richard Nixon when the federal courts ordered him to release the tapes. What's Nixon going to say? You can't have the tapes. Executive privilege. What would you do? Send Marines across the White House lawn? Nixon knew his goose was cooked in July of '74, but he coughed up the tapes before going up to San Clemente for a long weekend. He knew the balance of powers would indicate that he has to comply with the courts. Roosevelt in '37 tried to pack the court. That didn't work out. In this case, on Trump's travel ban, we may see more of this. His opponents know they can attack in friendly turf. A district judge in Seattle, governed by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is very progressive and probably will rule against Trump. Of course, by the time you see this, probably they'll prove me wrong. But again, that would be the overall strategy. The travel ban case could very well go to the U.S. Supreme Court, where the president has historically been given a lot of leeway on matters of protecting the borders. Actually, the law says whenever the president finds a group of aliens a threat, whenever he finds, it doesn't say when he finds cause or when there's evidence of. If you listen to the audio stream on the three-judge panel in Ninth Circuit, they kept asking the lawyers for Department of Justice, what evidence do you have? They don't have to show any evidence. The law says whenever the president finds a group of aliens to be a threat. Judge Roberts at the Supreme Court level tends to be an institutionalist. I can see him going with Trump on this. Maybe he would try to influence Justice Kennedy. I don't know, maybe it's 4-4. We'll see. But I would bet, if we're going to bet, just like when I didn't bet Butler against Marquette, and I should have, I would bet if it goes to the U.S. Supreme Court that Trump prevails as the High Court gives the president leeway on protecting the borders. Let's just bet a cup of coffee because I don't have much money. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes, brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCutcheon, a lobbyist to work for Tommy, who knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk about this and more tomorrow at 8 on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com.